Okay, so we got a q400a for the repair. The client says that it's basically one day stopped charging, and he started to smell a plastic smell. The laptop works fine from the battery, but it doesn't work fine from the charger. That's called a shortage on a motherboard, and we will try to find that shortage. It's a good sign that it did work from the battery, and it's a good sign that it smelled. Because it smelled, we can usually easily find it where the problem is at. So let's take it apart. Alright. Our specialty are the power jack repairs, but sometimes if it's a laptop like an Asus and the client already here and he came in and says help, we usually help. So let's see if we got any. Nope, we don't have any screws under it. So this thing should come off like that. Yeah. Okay. Remove the hard drive by sliding it to the right. And remove the few screws here. One. I think just one is okay here. One, two here. Two. This one is being held by a sticky pad, so it's really okay. Move this out. Alright, and I think we all set. Let's see if there's any screws under these pads. No screws here. And nope, no screws there. Let's keep looking. Okay. So okay, so we need something to pry it out with. Okay, so what you wanna do, you wanna put glasses on because plastic might crack and fly into your face. Okay. Okay, there are this cable, and that cable that you need to disconnect. Okay, so it's shorting here, meaning it's either I don't see any burr marks here, so it's probably on the bottom side. So let's see if, okay. All right, it's really easy to see. Hold on. You see that burning mark on the yellow piece right here? That burning mark is what causes the issue. So what we need to do is this. Okay, so that was a relatively easy repair. This piece was basically faulty right here, and just by removing that piece you should be good at you should be, I mean, it's not shorting anymore after I remove that piece. So yeah, I mean, if you want you could just no, there's also needs to be a little bit solder put on top because there's not much solder with it. There. Okay. Check to make sure there is a resistance, and yeah, everything's flowing just fine. So again, we charge $100 if you send us the whole laptop to do this kind of repair, or $60 if you send us just the motherboard. But in this case, it's pretty straightforward. Motherboard is good. I mean, the motherboard. That's all you need to do. On other Asuses or on this Asus, maybe something else might be shorting. And the reason it's shorting because those hinges right here, they are moving. You see how loose they are? So make sure to tighten the loose hinges. Okay, here and here. Once you tighten them up, it should be all good. Alright. Okay. Okay. Connect the speaker cable here and here. Let me unzoom it. Connect the battery cable right here. Okay. And put this board down here. Alright, make sure it's covered by the tape and unplug it like that and close that. Make sure this slides in all the way. Close that. Connect the video cable. Okay, so video cable connected. Now screw in the screws here. Okay. Right here. Okay. Right here. All right. Let's put the top cover back on. And here we first connect the cable, the keyboard cable with the light, and then we connect the touchpad. Let's put it like that. Connect these two guys. Plug in. And okay, so that's good. And then connect the touchpad. Right. So once all three cables are connected, you could pretty much press it all down like that, like that, like that. Okay. Install the small screws here and here, and one right here. And we are based out of Chicago, so if you're local to Chicago, stop by. We can fix it in about an hour. We open Monday through Saturday. Saturday we have a short day. Let's plug in this one. And here we have just one screw right here. So we have to screw in here. Here. Okay. I got two more screws right here. now let's see if it's gonna work. Let's plug in the charger. Right. And the head is kind of loose. So let's see if it's conducting the electricity just fine. Yep, conducts the electricity just fine. Let's plug it into the laptop here. We got the lights, we got the image. And you see, should be working fine. So again, no batteries in, batteries out. So if you want us to fix it, send it our way, we're gonna fix it. Thank you. And it's $100 total.